let me ask you about boundaries then.
Yeah.
You know, talk to me about boundaries, and maybe we'll just kick it off with this scenario that you have a coworker who's very difficult to get along with. You have the desire to, if it's not only for your own mental health and peace of mind during work, maybe you're even a supervisor and realize that that you have some responsibility to keep some level of peace there, but you have a person, might be another supervisor, might be an employee, whatever, that's just wholly difficult to get along with. How do you shape boundaries in those sorts of circumstances? It's almost flies against what we're talking about here, but you got to set some boundaries up to maintain the peace, I guess is what I'm saying.
Right, right. And actually, back to your question, how has the book been updated?
Oh,
Well,
interesting.
we added a section on boundaries in the newer version of Conversationally Speaking.
Oh,
So,
nice.
yes, the first thing that's so important is recognizing who owns the problem.
Mm,
Because when you're establishing a boundary, if you're presenting it as the other person's problem,
mm,
then they're not going to be very receptive to it.
mm.
But if you express it as your own problem, then you can start to make progress, right? So I have a problem with whatever the behavior is.
I see. Even if it's their problem, or you kind of think of it that way, you're still, I guess, taking this is sort of the I messages, right?
Right, right. Because when it's your needs that are not being met,
I see. Very good.
right? So in that way, you are the one with the problem. Because
Mm,
the minute we start to say, you are the problem, we get that defensive
yes,
communication coming back into play, right? So recognizing that you are the one that has a need that needs to be met is really important, because if you can't even start there, then chances are you're not going to establish a boundary that is going to be very effective.